Hi everyone, it's Harry the Soul Coach, and this is a video directed to anyone that is watching what is going on in the world, watching the news, watching TV, listening to experts, and getting triggered by that. Anyone that's getting angered, anyone that's getting frustrated, anyone that's getting worried. If you just stop and zoom out and pay attention to what has been going on, everything we are being shown is showing us what took place many years ago. It's just we were not paying attention back then. There's a lot of people that have decided not to look at the world events, and they rely on sources of information to provide them their little daily update. We now have social media, and you're seeing there's a lot of people that use Twitter or X to get their information. A lot of people go on TikTok to get a little minute clip. But these videos and these materials that are being sent to us, it can never be the full truth. We've got too dependent on that. And the reason why I'm doing this video now is we're heading to a point where the whole world is going to be united together. The whole world are going to start seeing that there's been two sides operating all the way through our lifetime, dark and light. Every country will have criminals and crime that takes place within that. All that crime and the criminals are linked to everyone else. And we're getting to that stage where we're going to start seeing the darkest and the most evil of things that have been going on in this world all linked back up to the Obama administration. All of it. We're seeing the spying on the Trump campaign from 2016 in the news now. That was 2016. It's taken us now on a story because it's those people that are the ones that also had their responsibilities to hide a lot of the information that come out on the Clinton Foundation, to hide all the evil stuff that took place when Haiti had their earthquake. And you can see that there's loads of companies and organizations and charities that will go out there to do all this good work when in fact they're money laundering, when in fact they're trafficking children. That was 2016, Robert Mueller, FBI director back then. The same people are also going to be in the news a lot with all these other investigations because it's these evil people that have done all they can to stop the truth getting out there to people and to do all they can to hide from what these people have really done. Because if the world did see it, they would never be able to walk down the street again. However, the world is seeing it now, so it's being shown to us. And I'm going to keep pushing things like this out there because people that are unwilling to accept, especially when you see the person Donald Trump on your screen, if you're unwilling to accept him now, you're going to find the next part really hard. If you take the time to let go of what you think you know because you've been told by other people, it's wrong. To actually pay attention to what has been going on, to be in the know, because all of this will come back to war, terrorism, defeating evil, which Trump has done everything in his power with some amazing patriots and the military and loads of other people around the world that we don't know of to help make this world a better place. We're getting to that stage now is the people at the top that are linked with all these, it's going to then filter down to the people that we find on TV when it comes to politics, people that are on the social media platforms as the influencers, people on chat shows and many places of authority that influence the masses. You're going to see there's a lot of corruption there. And beyond that, you're going to then start seeing every aspect of society. There's been criminals operating together to benefit a small percentage of people, and it all feeds up to the same. So all you have to do is watch things like this, and you can see future proves past, knowing what we know now, the experience that we're all witnessing and we're all part of. We can go back and go, whoa, the message has always been the same. Everything that he has said, he's accomplished. Everything that he set out to do to take out all this evil, he's been doing, and that's still in operation now around the world. So people can fight against it. But it's like, what are you fighting with? The mainstream narrative now is shifting. The celebrities that are talking on these chat shows, that's all shifting. It's all taking us to a point where we're going to see the truth on Trump. And with that, there's an opposite. It's going to see the exposing of every other bit of evil. And there's a lot of it. So all of it is going to be a lot to process if we haven't been paying attention. And if you pay attention now to pages like myself, where I also back up with research, I put it all out there. I highlight where we are heading. I go back and use old material to link together a number of sources to show you that we are in full control. This is a military operation. This is about awakening the masses, awakening the masses to Christ. This is what it all comes back to. It's a biblical war. So enjoy this video, everyone. This is what it's all going to come down to. And we're going to start seeing what this man has done for the world and our freedoms. So enjoy the Great Awakening. I'm Harry, the Soul Coach. Remember to subscribe to the channel.
Donna, we've got some questions for you.
Hi, Mr. Trump, you've done great things in your life, and I just wonder, how do I, as an average person, begin?
Well, first of all, never think of yourself as average. You started off with the wrong question because you're not average. You've got a lot going. I see you're smart. I see you're very beautiful.
What we were able to do today was allow people to see his heart for themselves and to make up their own minds about him. And they find out that he's not the person that the media has depicted him to be.
Are you endorsing?
I support Donald Trump, and everybody knows. Everybody knows.
100%.
Families
I
in
know
our
Donald forever. I like Donald very much.
wonderful guy. I mean,
He is.
and he's miscast by the media. You know that.
I like Donald. He's got an enormous ego, but he's a good guy. He's got a big heart, by the way. He's very good to people. He's very kind to people.
People don't know that.
You just have to get that word average out of your vocabulary, and you have to tell yourself that you're great, and you have to believe it. If you can say it and don't believe it, it doesn't matter.
A kid that worked in the back.
Right.
I said, well, hey, how is Donald Trump? This is before he ran. This is months ago. He goes, unbelievable. He would come backstage, come back to the kitchen, and give $100 to the staff.
Yeah.
He would give these guys quietly. Nobody would know about that.
The fact is, I go down the streets of New York, and the people that really like me are the taxi drivers and the workers, etc., etc.
Also, his children. I know his son, Eric. I've met him a couple of times. These are great kids.
They're great.
They're great kids.
Yeah.
You know, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Do you like him?
Yeah, I mean, he's real. That's what we need.
I like his ideas. Those are real letters. Those are not corporate letters. Those are not letters from Exxon.
These are handwritten.
Those are not letters from General Motors. Those are letters from people. You have to have heart. You have to take care of women's health issues. You have to take care of poor people that don't have, that they're never going to have a shot. And you have to take care of African-American youth who have never been in a worse position than they are right now.
This sounds like political presidential talk to me, and I know people have talked to you about whether or not you want to run. Would you ever?
I just probably wouldn't do it, Oprah. I probably wouldn't, but I do get tired of seeing what's happening with this country. And if it got so bad, I would never want to rule it out totally.
I think Donald Trump, underneath it all, isn't just a business guy. I think he loves America. I really do. I think he cares.
This country has such potential. I love the country. I think we can make it better than ever before. We have to unleash it. People have lost their spirit.
Donald Trump represents truth, logic, and common sense.
His incentive and his self-interest is tied to the well-being of the country that he's supposed to represent.
They love me, I love them. And I'll tell you something, if I get the nomination, I'll win the Latino vote. I will win it, because I'm going to create jobs.
I'm Hispanic and I vote for Mr. Trump. We vote for Mr. Trump. Get behind the candidate, Mr. Donald Trump, that's going to do something for you. Yeah. That's going to give you a handout instead of a handout, baby.
A lot of things that he said is true.
Wow.
The Mexican border.
You're Hispanic and you're saying that. Are you sure? Wow.
I know what Donald Trump is doing is representing the absolute heartbreak and anger and frustration at a government gone mad.
I guess I just wanted to find out if there was one thing that you wanted people to remember about Donald Trump. What is it?
Never, ever give up.
The power of positive thinking, and I think that's very much in Donald's makeup.
If I become president, I couldn't care less about my company. I want to use that same up here, whatever it may be, to make America rich again and to make America great again.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
Do not underestimate the power of Donald Trump.
or you will be scratching your head wondering, how did he get the Republican nomination? And we will see the best debate in history. Hillary Rodham Clinton, Donald J. Trump.
We are here to stay. Donald Trump all the way.
Donald Trump has came up with some very strict immigration laws that would guarantee work in the African American community.
I hope he gets through with his intentions about building the wall.
Well, I just want to let everybody know that not all Latinos are blind.
He knows what money is, where it comes from, and how to make more of it rather than redistributing other people's in exchange for their vote.
And the intensity with Trump is like nothing I've seen since I was a little kid and Reagan was running. And they were saying this is America's last shot.
If we don't get it right this time, we're not going to have a country left, folks. We're not going to have a country.
Are we seriously trying to figure out whether or not Donald Trump would make a good president? The man has major skills that he can offer.
This country right now owes $19 trillion, and they need somebody like me to straighten out that mess.
Honestly, I really think voters and Americans are looking at this guy saying, it's refreshing to hear somebody not be a wuss, not be a politician, and really say what they think.
These aren't dumb people. These are American patriots, and they want this country turned around.
I don't want nuance. I want bold colors, red, white, and blue. America, I have seen in the last several decades, absolutely fray and decline. When I saw those guys on the boats, on their knees, I mean, that says a picture about America that I haven't seen ever before. Democrats, not one or two, but many, are voting for Donald Trump, as well as Republicans. I've seen this all over the place. So I think there's a big movement happening, and I got to say that, you know, we need him.
You know, this is a movement, folks. This is not like even maybe about me. I don't want it to be about me. This is about common sense. It's about doing the right thing.
The silent majority is back, and we're going to take the country back.
I have a big heart. I'm going to take care of people. I'm going to make sure that this country comes first. We don't come first. We don't come 10th. We take care of everyone else but our own, and that's going to change.
We're going to become rich again. We're going to become safe again. And we're going to become strong again.
Nothing is wrong with us. We don't have to like illegal aliens. We don't have to. We're Americans. We want Americans first. Why can't we be first?
We are ready for a change. We are ready, and our troops deserve the best.
And in the Middle East, I guess we've spent $5 trillion. We could have rebuilt our bridges, our tunnels, our roads, our hospitals, our airports. We could have rebuilt our country. We could have rebuilt our military. We could have taken care of Social Security. We could have taken care of everything.
We are going to win so much. We're going to have win after win after win. You people are going to get sick and tired of winning. You're going to say, please, please, President Trump, we can't take this much victory. Please stop. We don't want any more wins. And I'm going to say to you, we're going to win. I don't care what you say. We're going to make our country great again. We're going to win. We're going to win. And we're going to win.